Mott's been very good to me and my family as well.
And to me, I wanted something that was very close-knit, and I definitely found that at Mott.
I worked at Mott for 20 years. It's been a great experience over 20 years.
I didn't know much about Mott when I first heard about it. I received a phone call from my now boss. He told me about porous metal and that that's what this company makes, and that I probably wouldn't know what it was, and I didn't. But then I learned that the porous metal itself is used in industries from aerospace to healthcare to food and beverage. It's used quite often to make beer, and I think that was pretty amazing.
I guess the thing that draws me to Mott and what I really liked about it was the diversity. There's so many types of parts that we make. You're not focused on one thing for any length of time. You're able to really bounce around and touch a lot of different things.
I started as a seam welder, and after a few years, was moved around to different positions. And I was actually offered a position as a coordinator.
I've started at the bottom here, so constantly moved up. It's been great.
There are opportunities because it's a growing company, so there are constantly new positions opening up.
I started here at Mott Corporation in May of 2015. That was during my internship time, and my internship lasted until August of 2015, and I've been with Mott since then.
The people here seemed really motivated to try new things, to do new things.
I've worked with a ton of super intelligent people.
It's a very unique business, and the people are phenomenal.
Everyone's out for the betterment of each other and the company as a whole.
I've never worked at an employee-owned company before. I didn't know what an ESOP was. I started to learn what it meant to be an employee-owned company and to work for an employee-owned company. It seems like people really just cared more and took pride in it because everyone literally owns the company. There is no owner that you're making rich. Everyone's making themselves better.
The ESOP has driven a cultural mentality of ownership to every member of the company. Along with that came the core value system that's been instilled over the last couple of years.
The ideal employee represents our 4 core values, acting like an owner. So it's someone who demonstrates an ownership for what they do. They don't have to be a CEO, but they have an ownership for what they do. Believing in possibilities. We think that this company can grow, double, triple, quadruple in revenue. Caring deeply, almost like a family. The last one is setting high standards. We're trying to achieve very aggressive goals. We have to set very high standards, meaning we always have to learn. We always have to reinvent ourselves.
My kids love, my cooking. They can't wait till I make the Indian food, or they love when I make steak on the grill.
I also like to travel. I've done a couple missionary trips out of the country because I just think it's important to see how other people live.
If someone joins Mott, they can expect that the company will invest in them.
You walk around and talk to people, you have 40, 35 years, 30 years. You don't stay 30 years if you don't like where you're working. That's just my philosophy.
Your employees are friendly, your fellow coworkers are friendly.
They're going to teach you and mentor you.
The opportunity to be an owner and to build a company from a position of being ready for massive amounts of growth is a position that you don't find very often.
I love working here. It's a great place to work.